Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setups for today. So, a sell-off yesterday. We have broken through some structure at the moment. So, for me, the trend is still. Good morning, everybody, and this is your S&P 500 day trade setup for today. So, we are on a pretty strong level, and you can see if you look to the left, quite a bit of interaction here. But there are levels below that as well, and this is not looking really that exciting. Oscillator's pointing to the downside as well. I think you're probably in for a bit of a deeper pullback still, and one that I would be looking at on the 8 hour at least would be something like that. So there's nothing really in here. As your first fractal, then you start getting these fractals here. So this area here, 38.87, and then 38.70, that would be a fairly decent area to start buying back into this. But for all intents and purposes, we are in an uptrend. If we start moving down to the 3 hour now, you'll see there's a bit of structure here. There it is there, and we've had that structure break. So first target is pretty much this area right here, 38.87. So I would expect us to get a little bit more downside coming to there. And the way I'd play this, there are short scalps on offer, but that is only going to be on a retest of this area here, 39.36. So we get a retest of that area. There are short scalps on offer, but again, whatever price action you get, let's just look at this. So we get an acceleration bar onto the level there, then you get this rejection bar of the level. Your entry is on the break of that bar with a stop above it. So you're going to keep your stops as tight as possible, and you can keep your risk management under control. So just be warned that what can often happen with this thing is just form a bit of a base and then shoot all the way back to the upside. So could decide that this is the level it's buying off. I still think it's a little bit deeper, 38.87 area, but 3900 will definitely offer some support, and 3900 is slap bang in the middle here. You see there is some price action there as well. So my preference is for longs, but obviously waiting for a decent structure for me to get in for a long. So at the moment, this could be a double bottom potentially, or it could just be a bit of a flag for another move down, and that's kind of my view. I think we're going to come and get one of these levels here, and these are the levels we need to watch. So when we get to these levels, it is down to the 15-minute, and we want to see structure off those levels. And you can see the move that we put in yesterday, which was the long from the gap, just above the gap here, got going quite nicely, but then came back and stopped me out. And that's why we have stop losses. Look what happened after that. There is a gap up here. There's another gap up here. So there are some magnets to the upside. I would be pretty careful. I think that's moral of the story today as well. So it is the end of the week, so you're not sure how they want the week to close. At the moment, that's looking like an inside bar. So well, not quite an inside bar, but a piercing bar. So a piercing bar and then another piercing bar. That is a fairly bearish signal on the weekly. So anyway, that's not what we're trading. So yeah, I think if we do get back up and start testing these levels and start rolling, there's a good opportunity for short scalps, and you're going to be taking profit on every single level. But at the moment, it's sit on my hands and wait for structure. So the only reason why I would short is a pullback on structure and a rejection of that level. So I want to come back to the breakout, test it, and move down. If it gets above that breakout, still sit on my hands, wait for a better setup. But that's kind of the view that we have, and definitely not holding anything over the weekend. Anyway, guys, that's it for me today. Hope it helps, and we'll catch you later. Cheers for now.